I am 29 weeks pregnant. And I'll show you what's going on. Baby does feel really heavy. Getting heavier. Can't believe it's already 29 weeks, so pretty much 11 weeks left or whatever, a little bit more, give or take. It's awesome. But today I want to talk to you about something actually really serious, and I hope it's not too controversial. I don't know why it would be. But I want to talk about cigarettes and alcohol while pregnant, like smoking and drinking while you're pregnant. So I'm a member of this group on Facebook, and I'm not going to say what it is. I'll keep it kind of anonymous, but it just got me like inspired to make this video because it's a closed group, and a lot of women, it's a talk about pregnancy stuff. And there's several women that think it's okay to drink alcohol when you're pregnant. And they say, oh, it's okay to have a glass of wine every now and then. But really, what do you mean by a glass of wine every now and then? That's really, really subjective. Like, exactly how much? One glass of wine once a week? One glass of wine every night? A few beers at a party on a weekend? Like, I have zero tolerance for it. I think it's garbage. Especially while you're trying to grow a baby, a human baby. Life is growing inside of you, and you are hindering that with your consumption of alcohol and cigarettes. So yeah, and there's plenty of women that, I mean, I know it's an addiction, like, but they like to say they're not addicted to it. Oh, I can just have one glass of wine. I guess cigarettes are a different thing. I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy. So please, like, if you are even planning on becoming pregnant within the next year, you need to quit all that stuff right now. Like, just quit it for yourself. Quit it, like, even if you're not planning on becoming pregnant, if you're just watching this, even if you're a guy or whatever, just quit for yourself. It's really not worth it. There's so many harmful effects that can be put upon your baby. Like, starting with smoking, like the low birth weight and premature birth stuff, it's real. It's messed up. So many people these days, so many women are having premature babies, and then they have to sit in the intensive care unit, and it's just not healthy. It would have been a lot better if they could have just been healthy, kept everything in there full term, and then delivered a healthy baby. And you wouldn't have all these interventions and all these problems. It's crazy. And the same thing with alcohol. Like, fetal alcohol syndrome is a real thing. I'm going to try to find a picture of it and flash it up on the screen here. But there's specific, like, facial characteristics, like facial traits that are from when women consume alcohol while pregnant. And it can even be one drink. One drink can kill your baby. Because if, like, not that someone who drinks alcohol when they're pregnant is a healthy woman, but if you're not in a healthy state, like if you have, your kidneys aren't working right, they're not filtering right, or your liver's not working right, or if your placenta hasn't developed right and it's not filtering, like, stuff that goes to your baby right, one drink could kill your baby. I'm not lying. There's studies on it. Look it up. And one drink can cause fetal alcohol syndrome. It's not worth it. And there's no such thing as, like, people say wine is natural. It's like, if it was natural, it's just not possible because it's fermented. Like, we know as high carb vegans that a whole food is a fruit picked right off a tree. You know, grapes off a vine, fresh grapes, that'll give you your antioxidants. That is good for you. That'll give you your carbohydrates and your nutrients. But letting it sit and ferment and turn into alcohol and then you consuming it, like, it's obviously not right because you lose control of your mind, you lose your perception, you're drunk, you're not all there. It's not good for you. And fetal alcohol syndrome is a real thing. There's specific characteristics, traits that your baby will have if you consume alcohol while pregnant. And sometimes maybe it just affects the brain. Sometimes your baby might look like it has the normal facial features, because some of the facial features of fetal alcohol syndrome are really like slanted eyes, like deep set, and the bridge to the nose is kind of flat, and then the nose is kind of pushed up, like a pig nose. It's kind of hard to describe, I guess. And then right here, there's like it's called a philtrum, the thing in between your lips. It's like the two lines. And when there's like a wide gap between your nose and then your lip, and then there's no philtrum, it's just flat, smooth. These are like the characteristics of fetal alcohol syndrome, and a really thin upper lip. It's kind of hard to describe, though. I hope I can put that picture up. I hope that'll work on this video. But it's really sad, because a lot of even family members and friends, like everyone puts their lives on Facebook. You can see their kids, and it's like, you know they're a drinker, and it's like, come on, people, you know, it's not worth it. And you might not necessarily inherit those facial features depending on what time in pregnancy you were drinking or what happened, but your brain gets affected too. So you might think, oh, my kid's fine, I drank my whole pregnancy, I smoked, whatever. But you'll realize later in life, when they have learning problems or social problems or just any type of behavioral problems, like, it's not worth it. And I know people are gonna say, oh, well, alcohol's really not that bad, you know, there's so many other things that affect babies. It's like, yeah, I agree, but I don't think it's right to do that. Like, I'm definitely against vaccines, I'm definitely against caffeine and animal products, and there's so many things, smoking, drugs, just even medications and ultrasounds. There's just so many things that I'm anti, like when it comes to all this pregnancy and birth stuff, where, yeah, all these things do affect you, but I'm just trying to shed some light here, because there's so many women out there that I didn't know it up until like yesterday, because I'm in this group, and people are it's a closed group, so people are being brutally honest, because their family and friends aren't going to see their posts. And it's just really sad how many of these women openly drank while they were pregnant. And it wasn't just one time. It's just like several times. And everyone puts their lives out there, you know, on Facebook, and you can see the pictures of their kids, and it's like, it's really sad. It's really sad to see that these women cause their children to have these fetal alcohol syndrome traits. So it's a real thing. I've been looking into it for years. Like, I knew. That's why 5 years ago I didn't drink, because I knew I wanted to have kids one day, and I wouldn't want to do that to them. I want them to like be the healthiest they can be the best they can be, and enjoy life to the fullest, not disable them just because I have an addiction. So get help. Like, get out of this. It's not worth it. Kind of a deep video, I guess, for 29 weeks pregnant, but we'll pick it up on a lighter note, I guess. Baby's been moving around a lot. I'm eating a lot of food. Seems like the baby usually takes after I eat, like maybe he's all carved up or something, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. It's a real thing, it's a real issue, it's serious. Please, if you do drink, or if you smoke, and you're planning on becoming pregnant, or you already are pregnant, you need to go cold turkey and just quit. That's all I can say. It's just really sad. Please do your best to do that, for you and for your unborn child. Thanks for watching this.